Have you seen this piece of shit commercial on TV? Of course not. No one watches TV. Anyway, we're Hackers for Hire. I guess I should introduce myself. Well, sorta. No one in the H4H team uses the real name, so you can call me Mal. If you're watching this channel, it means that H4H noticed your handiwork as a freelance hacker. So who are we? We're a collective of hackers for hire. When an entity gets hit by hackers, they pay us to hit back. So back to our friends at Company X. Got any idea what they do? I certainly don't, and it doesn't matter, as long as they pay the bill. Company X has been targeted for an impending cyber attack, and it looks big. Take a look at this video that was sent directly to the CEO of Company X.
Company X, say your goodbyes. On the 20th hour of the 31st day of October, you will be walking the plank.
This message came from the Zero-Day Pirates. Not much is known about the group, but this isn't the first time they've hacked Company X. The last time, the Company X internal cybersecurity team couldn't keep up with ZDP. But this time, they've got H4H on their side. Before things get hot and heavy in hacker world, I asked Company X to send an HR rep to tell us about compensation. Instead, they sent a message from their HR bot. Typical. Take a look.
Oh, hello there.
Name.
I'm the HR bot for Company X. We're so grateful you have agreed to work with us. For your hard work, Company X has agreed to compensate 3 people from your collective team. The more success your collective team has, the higher the compensation package. The total compensation on offer for this job can go as high as $300, split between 3 people. When the time is right, we'll elaborate more on how that split happens. For now, all you'll need to focus on is collaborating on the task at hand. Toodles!
Well, that was weird. So I guess the key takeaway is that this job isn't like the last. Our goal is to work together. Hear that? That means it's go time. The Zero-Day Pirates are hacking Company X as we speak. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with. Whoa, the Zero-Day Pirates are targeting the main server warehouse of Company X. The bad news is that this is where they keep all their sensitive data and information. Employee files, client profiles, bank account details. The good news is, because the hack's so large, I'd say we have about 2 hours to reverse it. And we're going to need all that time. ZDP have input an external firewall through the server warehouse back door with over 150 codes we need to break. 150 codes is a lot, but it looks like there are only 26 unique codes. This means some of the codes are repeated. So again, if one of us breaks a code, we can share it with our whole team. I need you all to pay close attention for this quick orientation. Number 1, keep this video playing. This is the H4H Network channel that we're broadcasting through YouTube. Through this channel, we'll share important information and updates. We'll also try and sneak in some code clues into this video subtly. We don't want ZDP to catch on and hack our video stream. Number 2, keep your Zoom link on and listen. This will be used for communication amongst your team. To make it difficult for the ZDP to hack this communication line, we're going to mute the main line when we're all together. Then we'll place you into breakout rooms to speak with other hackers in the H4H team. These breakout rooms are an ideal place to share codes. Throughout the 2 hours, you'll be involved in about 5 different breakout rooms for varying amounts of time. Number 3, soon you'll receive an email with links to both the Hackers for Hire interface and the dark web via Google Sheets. On the H4H interface, you can see how the team is progressing and input codes into your own personal tab. When looking at your personal tab, the only cells you can interact with are the gray cells. These gray cells are where you can input the codes you discover. If you enter a code correctly, the status will update to show that you have completed the code. Each hacker has 6 codes to solve. The dark web is a Google Sheet you can explore to pick up code clues and other random info. Explore cautiously. And number 4, keep an eye on your personal email. We may use this to communicate important info and share any code clues we're able to figure out. To be successful, the team needs to solve as many codes as possible within the time limit. If you complete 100% of your own 6 codes, you might like to help your fellow hackers with some of their codes. This is, after all, a collaborative challenge. On that note, please check your emails now for a link to the H4H interface and the dark web. Good luck!
Quebec, the capital of the Canadian province of the same name, has more than 500,000 residents. Being so close to the Arctic, it has long, cold winters and is a famous winter sports destination. But during the warmer months, the city bursts into action. Quebec City combines the couleur locale of Europe with the familiarity of North America. Its charming cobblestone streets with Parisian-style flair show a love for haute couture and the fine cuisine. While discovering Quebec's highlights, you'll be zigzagging between the walled upper town and the lower town. So jump on the funicular or take the l'escalier casse-cou, the breakneck stairs, which is less scary than it sounds. The Québécois will always remember their history and are fiercely proud of their French roots, just like it says in their motto. French is the official language. Croissants are still on the menu, and statues of French heroes dot the squares. The heritage-listed city center even has its own mini version of the Notre Dame. The Basilica stands at the site where it all began, Place Royale. Samuel de Champlain founded Quebec here in 1608. Step into the past and come face to face with some of Quebec's leading artists on your way to the oldest retail district in North America. It's as if these sugar shacks, food stalls, and horse-drawn carriages have always been there. Find another fresco just under the breakneck stairs. This one depicts the history of the waterfront neighborhood, Cap Blanc. These days, the old port is a great place to explore on a bicycle. Drop in at the popular Musée de la Civilisation and take a journey through the history of Quebec, from the First Nations to the modern culture. Continue your time travels and stroll past the fortifications and cannons on the panoramic Dauphren Terrace. You can't miss Chateau Frontenac, which towers over the broad St. Lawrence River. The river plays a major part in Quebec's story. It brought the first settlers, international trade, and the soldiers who fought over the Canadian territory. The Plains of Abraham in Battlefields Park is where Quebec was captured by the British in 1759, in the lead-up to the end of the French rule in Canada. Nowadays, it's a peaceful city park where you can explore old defense towers, fly a kite, and admire modern art. Pose in front of the Fontaine de Tourny and look up at the Parliament building, home to Quebec's National Assembly. Step through the gates of the nearby British fortress, La Citadelle, to watch the traditional changing of the guard ceremony in summer. Shop in North America's oldest grocery store to stock up on provisions, and head out of the Old Town to experience some of Quebec's family attractions. To the south, the aquarium introduces visitors to the marine mammals that inhabit the ice-cold waters of the Arctic. Kids can line up to get a kiss, and they may get an unexpected round of applause. To the north are the Montmorency Falls. Glide past, stand suspended in mid-air, or climb up to the observation platform to witness the spectacle up close. Afterwards, cross the river to Île d'Orléans to watch the sun set over the mountains. Quebec City transforms at dusk, the perfect time to explore Rue Saint-Paul's delightful sidewalk restaurants, and your night on the Champs-Élysées of Quebec, the Grande Allée. A Canadian city with a 400-year-old history and the French elegance. Quebec is truly unique. A destination to always remember. Je me souviens.
Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to teach how to make a very simple origami heart. This is a traditional model. I think it's ideal for beginners, and all you need to make it is a square of paper. You can use any size and any type. I recommend 15 by 15 centimeters, 6 by 6 inches. And the first step is to fold in half along both diagonals as letter X. First this one, then the opposite. Now rotate the paper in this position and fold the top corner to the middle. Just like that. Now fold the bottom corner to the top. With this done, let's fold half of the bottom edge to the middle. First here on the right side, and then on the left. Right. Turn the paper over and fold these two top corners down. Fold like this until this line. Now let's do the same on the lateral corners. First this one, and also the other. With this done, our origami heart is ready. As I said, very easy to make, I hope most have been able to do. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click on like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next time.
You hanging in there? We're about 30 minutes in and want to tell you that you're all doing great. I think we'll be able to beat this hack at the rate we're going.
And he's going to bowl the final over as we thought. It's going to be Shumo Sharkar. He's a part-time bowler. The weakest link in this Bangladesh bowling attack. And he's got to protect 12 runs. Could be wide. He's missed the stumps again. How many times have they done that? It's been called wide. So that's a run. And an extra ball as well. Well, I mean, not the first time in this innings. Oh, he missed it again. Oh, that kind of night for Vijay Shankar. You got to feel for him. It's a newcomer. He's just not been able to get bat on ball. He's got the power. He's just not getting the connection. Dinesh Karthik had a few words with him. He needs to get on strike.
Well, all the more reason that he should have just tapped it instead of going for the glory shot. Tapped it and given the strike to Dinesh Karthik.
If you look at the field set, there's no one in front on the onside. The only fielder is inside the circle on the onside is the fine leg who's inside the circle.
Directed. No misses. No, don't take the second. Was there a little bit of bias there?
Oh, a little bit, just a little bit. Yes, there was a misfield, and luckily the ball hadn't gone too far away. Otherwise, they certainly would have been tempted to go for a second, but it is still touch and go. 10 needed, 4 deliveries.
But this is the real test now. Dinesh Karthik is on strike. Hasn't been dismissed in this tournament. He's got 22 of 6. This is the test. Modern day cricket, last over, you always get a boundary somewhere, a 6 and a 4. So it's not a big ask. Couple of boundaries, and that should do it for India. 4 balls left. But this is more India's game than Bangladesh's. Get a run. Vijay Shankar is back on strike. Had to take the single. Would have been too risky to not take that.
And well, this is something that really we could avoid. In the middle of the over, 12th man coming in, that is something you really, really want to avoid.
What are the umpires doing?
Well, that's it. The umpire should have stepped in. The square leg umpire should have stepped in straight away and said, hello, there's no need for drinks. After 3 deliveries, you're going to go back in the dressing room and there'll be drinks. I'm not saying it's because the Bangladesh bowlers have asked for a drink. Yep. It's just the rhythm of the game that has been interrupted.
And how can you have drinks in the middle of the over and the umpire okay with it? Anyway, so it was 12 needed, right? Last match as well for Bangladesh to win it. And this is India now. Vijay Shankar has been missing balls rather than connecting. Is his luck going to change this ball? 3 left now, 3 balls left. Oh, he's found the gap. That's your boundary. So Vijay Shankar manages to get back ball, and he finds the gap as well. So 5 needed from 2 balls.
Well, the length. He's looking to bowl the Yorker, a good Yorker, but with no third man. All that the batsman needed to do was hit it between those 2 fielders. The short third man and the backward point.
Yeah, not a bad delivery at all from Shumo Sharkar, but it's a little bit too wide, but a terrific shot to find the gap.
India's game to win now. 5 needed from 2 balls. Well, he's gone straight. The ball's gone high. Hasn't got the length. 2 fielders getting under it. Oh, bit of a juggle, but the second one was Elad, and he's taken the catch. Mehdi Hassan Miraj may have caught a rebound here. And more importantly, it's a dot ball.
Look at Saqib, he can't believe it. I won't be surprised if the captain has aged in the last few overs. Well, Vijay Shankar going for the big hit. Don't think he's got the connection. 2 fielders getting under it. Nobody shouting, but again, the ball bouncing. That can happen. Oh, and he's managed to hold on to it. The eyes were kept on the ball by Mehdi Sarkar. Come on, Athar. Come on, tell us about it.
Yes, talk about partnership, Athar.
Just an incredible catch. Vijay Shankar gone for 17. It's 162 for 6.
Don't worry, guys. If you're Indian supporters, he's at the non-striker's end because the batsman crossed. It's going to be Dinesh Karthik taking strikes. So that's the only good thing that happened from that last mishap. is that Dinesh Karthik is back on strike. Let me remind you, super over. If India get 4 runs, it's going to be a super over situation. They get 5, hit a 6, they win. They claim the Nidas Trophy 2018. What a night.
Can Soumya Sarkar become the hero today?
This is ball 5, good Yorkers. Well, 4. One was taken for a boundary.
Last ball, 5 needed. Well, he's gone for it. That's going to be a super over. Or has it gone all the way? It has! This is unbelievable from Dinesh Karthik. That's a 6. One of the flattest 6s you'll ever see in your life. And you got to feel for Bangladesh. But what has Dinesh Karthik achieved? He's my man of the match for tonight.
Without a question, without a question. Now, all the previous deliveries were Yorkers. Why did Soumya Sarkar attempt a length ball? Don't think it would have made much of a difference the way Dinesh Karthik was batting. What an innings! What a match! This is exactly, well, I mean, when Brett Lee and I were there just before the match started, I said, well, as long as it's the last ball of the 40th over, I don't care who wins. And that's exactly what it was.
What a shot, what an innings from Dinesh Karthik. 29 runs off only 8 deliveries. They needed 5 of 1 and he hit a clean hit and it went all the way for a 6. What a knock. They'll be disappointed. Soumya Sarkar will be very disappointed.
never saw true beauty till this night.
In fair Verona, where we lay our scene, two households, both alike in dignity.
Throw your mistempered weapons to the ground!
From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life.
Who is it that you love?
Gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully.
My heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet.
Romeo! Thou art a villain! Turn and draw! Turn and draw! Romeo's no Tibbles! Romeo must not live!
My only love sprung from my only hate.
Romeo is banished!
Sadie, they will murder thee.
Let them find me here.
I'm plague! I'm bound to your houses! I am fortune!
Leonardo DiCaprio, Claire Danes, in William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet.
Good night. Good night.
All right, we're halfway through. I can't believe how well we're doing. This fix is easier than I thought it would be. If we keep up this pace, we'll...
Well. It looks like the Company X shelled out money to outsource their cybersecurity division to slackers for hire. Of course they did. I'm not surprised. Do you even know what Company X is doing? I bet you don't care. Hackers for Hire is a pathetic, bottom-feeding group of second-rate hackers that only care about money. Modern-day cyber mercenaries attempting everyday feats of no significance. You're so naive to think that we weren't expecting you. I tell you what, this H4H interface is quite cute. It's a shame you couldn't keep the zero-day pirates out of the system.
Shit, they're hacking our interface. They've attacked code inputs on each of our pages. We're gonna look into this to see if we can work a way around the hack. In the meantime, keep working. Keep helping each other.
Because Julia Louis-Dreyfus and I have made multiple films and have had an enormous amount of experience on film sets, we certainly understand the importance, indeed the primacy, of the role of the cinematographer to film.
Not only does the cinematographer prepare the meals for the crew and cast, It is also the cinematographer who knocks on your trailer door to let you know that it is time to get to the set to create magic.
And it is the cinematographer and only the cinematographer who is waiting patiently for you in that golf cart to travel you to set.
Oh, how splendid, then, to honor these unsung cinematic heroes.
Wait.
What?
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm being told that
What?
that is not the role of the cinematographer,
Oh.
and it has something to do with camera.
Who is talking to you?
I have no idea.
Oh.
They just gave me an earpiece backstage. Do you not have an earpiece?
Hello? Hello? No, I don't think anything is in there.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Here are the nominees for achievement in cinematography.
Hello?
The Irishman, Rodrigo Prieto. Joker, Lawrence Sher. The Lighthouse, Jaron Blaschke. 1917, Roger Deakins. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Robert Richardson.
And the Oscar goes to Roger Deakins, 1917.
This is the second Oscar and 15th nomination for Roger Deakins.
Thank you. Wow. I want to thank my fellow nominees for their wonderfully inspiring work, but more than that, I want to thank them for their friendship too. I'm a pretty good cook, actually, but this belongs to a lot of people that worked on this movie. Belongs to my wife James, who worked on it with me. It belongs to my assistant and focus puller, Andy Harris, who is somewhere up there, who is the pinball wizard of focus pulling, and you'll never know what he does, because you'd only notice it if he makes a mistake, and he never does. It's to Peter Cavacuti and Charlie Rizek, two fantastic operators. It's to Gary Hims and a grip crew, and John Higgins Biggles, who's been my friend for about 30-odd years, who is our gaffer. So it's to them and all their wonderful team. And I think they would all want me to say, thank you, Sam Mendes, for the most wonderful experience. Thank you. We'll never forget it.
What's left to do with these broken pieces on the floor? I'm losing my voice, calling on you. 'Cause I've been shaking, I've been bending backwards till I'm broke. Watching all these dreams go up in smoke. Let beauty come out of ashes. Let beauty come out of ashes.
Milo and Whitney. Very serious, my friend. Very serious. Great audience. All right. How'd that feel?
You know, I was actually having trouble breathing. You can probably see it. I'm like...
I just thought that was you being serious.
No, I mean, it's hard for me to be serious, but that's me being serious.
There you go. It looked good to me. Bruno, what were you yelling?
Tonight, you two were on fire. It was like the flight of the phoenix. Oh my God. So focused, so powerful. I love the touches of Argentine tango and then off to a fantastic, powerful, proper tango. That's staccato. Whiplash! Yeah. Whiplash man! And a leading man.
There you go. All right, Carrie Ann.
I love my job. Season 27 is so much fun. I mean, this is redonkulous. Okay, you have quite a range. That is what's so impressive about you. At 17 years old, to show and display this kind of range of performance, style, grace, the way you match lines, considering the height and shape difference of you two, was ridiculous. Yeah. When you did the dun, 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 I mean, just everything. It was better than that.
It was. Thank you. Yes, it was.
It's hard to top.
Len, come back. Come back, Len. Len, come back. It's all right. He'll behave. Go ahead, Len.
Oh, what a game. Now, started off a bit of Argentine tango, which I don't really mind. Then you got into the proper ballroom tango. You hit every nuance in the music. I think that's down to you, Whitney. It was very clear and crisp. Your bottom is sticking out because you're dancing down. It doesn't matter how tall your partner is. You have to dance to your height. And that was the problem. It was sharp, it was fast, it was clear. Just in future, in ballroom dances, you am what you am and keep your height up.
All right.
Nice
so
job,
basically think like Popeye is what he's saying.
Yeah.
I am what I am.
I am what I am.
Yeah.
Your own special creation, that's it.
Right. Let's get your scores.
Carrie Ann Inabe.
9!
Len Goodman.
8!
Bruno Tognoli.
9!
26 out of 30 for Milo and Whitney. Their total for both nights, 52 out of 60.
Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to teach how to make a very simple origami heart. This is a traditional model. I think it's ideal for beginners, and all you need to make it is a square of paper. You can use any size and any type. I recommend 15 by 15 centimeters, 6 by 6 inches. And the first step is to fold in half along both diagonals as letter X. First this one, then the opposite. Now rotate the paper in this position and fold the top corner to the middle. Just like that. Now fold the bottom corner to the top. With this done, let's fold half of the bottom edge to the middle. First here on the right side, and then on the left. Right. Turn the paper over and fold these two top corners down. Fold like this until this line. Now let's do the same on the lateral corners. First this one, and also the other. With this done, our origami heart is ready. As I said, very easy to make, I hope most have been able to do. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click on like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next time.
Hikers for Hire. We see you, we hear you, we recognize your ability. But you need to stop. What we're doing to Company X needs to happen. Did you hear about the last H4H crew that tried to stop us? This is your last chance to stop what you're doing. You think you're anonymous, but you're not. And you sure there isn't someone waiting outside your door right now?
We've been watching you. 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 We've been watching you.
true beauty till this night.
In fair Verona, where we lay our scene, two households, both alike in dignity.
Throw your mistempered weapons to the ground!
From forth the fatal loinings of these two foes, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life.
Who is it that you love?
Gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, renounce it faithfully.
My heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet.
Romeo! Thou art a villain! Sharing someone else's turn and draw! Turn and draw!
Romeo slew Tybalt! Romeo must not live!
My only love sprung from my only hate.
Romeo is banished!
Sweetie, they will murder thee.
Let them find me here.
I'm plague! I'm bound to your houses! I am fortune!
Leonardo DiCaprio, Claire Danes, in William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet.
Hackers for hire, you're scum. Ruining the beautiful destruction of Company X. Reducing our hack to almost nothing. Wouldn't it be sad to see all your hard work disappear? Check this out.
Uh-oh, they're pissed. I wasn't expecting this, but we're working so well together, they're throwing one final challenge our way. Everyone stand by to see what comes next. Also, we received a compensation update from Company X. This is so important, they've decided to award the highest compensation to the first individual hacker to reverse the damage that's about to occur. Again, whatever the final challenge is, we only need one of you to succeed. One person to be our champion. That champion will receive the highest compensation. Here comes the transmission from...
The endgame hack.
What? They've hacked all the codes. Quick, we need just one of you to reverse the hack. First person to reach 100% completion will be our champion.
You waste of talent. You may have stopped us for now, but the Zero-Day Pirates will live on and will keep watching you.
Yeah. We're super scared. Psst. We did it. We may not have been able to reach 100% of the compensation, but each of you proved to be a valuable asset to the H4H team. All right, Company X, time to pay up.
Hello, it's your old pal, HR Bot. So, let's review the compensation since you all did such a fabulous job. The champion name gets 50% of the total team earned compensation. 33% goes to a randomly selected player that completed all of their individual code page correctly before the final attack. And 17% of total earned compensation goes to a randomly selected player that participated in tonight's team effort.
This is where I head out. I'm going to hand this over to Neil and Tess to determine the random selection of second and third place. Next time we get a good contract, we'll be in touch for your help again. Peace!